Hi, my name is Ambrose Kamya. I'm the founder of KINGA. KINGA is a widget-based mobile application that will help students get out of uncomfortable conversations. I'm working with a team of 3 advisors with a combined experience of more than 40 years of founding and scaling impactful SaaS companies like KINGA. Rand Krieger is helping me create the technical team and also guide the technical team in developing the minimum viable product and then develop the commercializable product. Zach Fari, who is a senior of computer science here at ND with experience in founding technical companies like KINGA, is developing the minimum viable product. We'll be piloting KINGA in 3 schools this fall, starting next week with the St. Norbert College. And other 2 schools have already signed up for the pilot, not to mention the more than 100 students at ND that signed up for KINGA, and they're just waiting for it to go live next week. I've had conversations with more than 25 universities for me to get these pilots and also talk to more than 100 students to understand the problem. And you might also ask yourself, like, why am I so passionate about sexual assault? I'm a son of a mother that went through sexual assault. I understand firsthand the trauma that sexual assault victims like my mom go through, and I'm determined to create a solution that will make sure that no one else's mother, no one else's sister go through what my mother went through. That's why I'm creating KINGA for students. More than 25% of students experience sexual assault. And this is a result of the 22% reporting, meaning if every case was being reported, more than half of them experienced sexual assault. And from the customer discovery interviews I conducted, I learned that sexual assault in colleges is not an event many times. It's a process. It starts as a normal conversation, and then it escalates into the sexual assault situation. And students are looking for a way of getting out of these uncomfortable conversations before the situation happens. And this is what exactly KINGA gives them. With KINGA, by just clicking on the widget, they can easily make a fake phone call to get an excuse to leave, text a friend, or make a direct call to someone in authority. There are 3 different levels of functionalities for them to use to get out of the situation, depending on how the situation has escalated. This is different from the existing apps, which give default functionalities, default options. They don't put into consideration that this is a process. Sometimes the student just want to get out of the conversation by herself. Sometimes she needs someone else. So with KINGA, she can do all these different situations depending on how she understands the escalation of the problem of the situation. We are focusing on universities and colleges here in the US, and our serviceable obtainable market is 120 millions. This is putting into consideration the $30 per student per year that the university will be paying. And if we are also starting with the female students, they're the most vulnerable, and also private universities and colleges that have a budget for this kind of solutions for the start, but we'll be scaling out to different schools depending on how the situation, depending on how the pilots go and how and on the feedback we'll be getting from these universities and colleges. Universities will be making group subscriptions, annual subscriptions, and also plan to reach out to the hundreds of these schools through Title IX consultancy firms and also Title IX associations, so that you get one fund and then access hundreds of their clients in that regard. We are looking for 10,000 funding to support mainly support the minimum viable product that will be piloting starting next week with St. Norbert College to run the pilots. And yeah, that is how you can help. Thank you so much.